For the latest film interviews, reviews, and everything making news in pop culture, subscribe to Film Companion now.
How Pankaj Tripathi manages to make almost everything slightly watchable, no? Like, you could make Coolie number 1 with him and it could work. Hey guys, my name is Sucharita. This is Film Companion. You're watching Not a Movie Review, and right now I am not going to be reviewing Kaagaz.
कुछ लोगों ने हमारे साथ गलत किया है, तो उनको बताना है कि वो गलत किए हैं.
Before we begin, this video is brought to you by Mubi, a curated streaming service showing exceptional films from around the globe. Get a whole month free at mubi.com/Sucharita. What I recommend you watch this month on Mubi is review के end में. Set in 70s to 90s का यूपी, Kaagaz tells the improbable story of Bharat Lal, played by Pankaj Tripathi, which in turn is inspired by the very real life of Lal Bihari from Azamgarh, UP, a man who was declared dead on paper by greedy family members and corrupt government officials so his land could become theirs. Which turns out is a very real thing, very much happening in Uttar Pradesh, and when you stop and think about it, it's not that surprising at all. Bharat Lal, being a simple, straightforward, illiterate but very literal man, then spends the next 2 decades trying to get the right paperwork to get him declared alive, and kind of Forrest Gumps his way through life, becoming an unwitting messiah. Satish Kaushik, who has written, directed, produced and also acted in the film as Bharat Lal's opportunistic lawyer who has a change of heart eventually, clearly has a lot of conviction and desire to tell this story, which has been in some or the other stage of development at least since 2006, basis some quick googling. Back when Pankaj Tripathi had barely started appearing in films. So, in a timeline mirroring Lal Bihari's IRL, for Satish Kaushik also, this journey is nearly 20 years old and it shows. Not in a dated way, because frankly, if this film was set in modern day Uttar Pradesh, I'd believe it. Instead, Satish Kaushik's conviction and desire to tell the story shows. The research that went into creating and actualizing a fictionalized version of this protagonist, the landscape that shows. But unfortunately, the Bollywood is showing too. You know, sometimes when you're so taken by a song or a TV show that you want all your friends and family to absolutely love it also. And when people begin to watch together, you kind of ruin their experience by talking all over it. Oh man, this is going to be so good. Ooh, this is my favorite part. You are going to love this. Just let people experience it on their own a little bit. Despite a crazy awesome story, ready-made conflicts and twists with inherent black comedy in its soul, and an actor of Pankaj Tripathi's caliber at the center, Kaagaz insists on holding your hand tight through it all. It's not enough for us to see Bharat Lal trap a mouse and then leave it out in an open field. A person has to be telling someone else in a cutaway how Bharat Lal का दिल बहुत अच्छा है, वो उसे मारेगा नहीं. हाँ, मतलब दिखा रहे हो आप. It's not enough for Amita Vashisht dressed like a politician, talking like a politician. Journalists have to appear out of a crowd giving each other very basic information on what she's all about. Like they've just wandered into the middle of one of her rallies, not really knowing who they are shadowing. It's not enough for us to know that Time magazine published an article about Bharat Ram and his weird life, which actually happened. We have to see him on the cover of the magazine. Yeah, Time magazine. Satish Kaushik's God voice narrating the amazing story isn't enough. The film has to be bookended with a deep poem about Kaagaz in producer Salman Khan's voice. And also, it's not enough for us to know कि ये UP है, यहाँ law and order officials are mostly corrupt. There has to be an item song. Character ढीला है. Kaagaz could have been much better satire had it trusted itself more. I kept waiting for the setting's natural humor to emerge from the absurd circumstances surrounding a devout religious man who doesn't even have sex on Tuesdays, but has to resort to doing the most upshakun thing of them all, take out his own Shav Yatra. Like Panchayat on Amazon Prime, or even Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, where people and their lives they lead are the genesis of the joke, sometimes at them, sometimes with them. कागज को भी खुद पे भरोसा करना जरूरी था, लेकिन इधर मैं वेट ही करती रह गई. जो असली ब्लैक कॉमेडी निकल कर आने की अपेक्षा थी वो अनफॉर्चुनेटली हुआ नहीं. And while you feel the judicial system's apathy and sheer neglect towards the very people it's supposed to serve, the larger commentary on how PR and marketing really are the only fuels that light any fire in this nation fails to emerge if you're not actively looking. Got to see Amar Upadhyay hasn't aged a day since Kyunki Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi, also about 2 decades ago. So that's good. So on a scale of 1 to 10, Kagaz is 10 times at least I wondered while watching कि how must Pankaj Tripathi feel in some scenes with bad actors. मतलब अंदर से उनको पता है कि ये सामने वाले की वजह से सीन खराब हो रहा है, लेकिन ट्राई करना है पूरा. This session is brought to you by Mubi, a curated film streaming service showing exceptional films from around the globe. Mubi premieres a new film every day, showcasing true classics to modern masterpieces from across India and all over the world. With Mubi, each and every film is hand-selected, so you'll never spend more time looking for something great to watch than actually watching something great. It's like your own personal film festival, streaming anytime, anywhere. This week, I recommend you watch Imtiaz Ali's सबसे पहली feature film सोचा ना था, in case you haven't seen it already. And subscribe to Film Companion. Come see me on Instagram.